that time of year has come round again. It's spring, and I start making at least one video a month. I'm rather more into quality than quantity, and finding the energy to talk and walk at the same time. So what I'm going to say now, I'm going to say that things are picking up for me. My situation with my health is improving quite a lot. I've been put on a higher dose of thyroxine, so I've had a bit of a boost in energy. So that is why I'm making this film today, or certainly feel like making this film today. So, it's a real challenge for me to get up at all, really. But what I do is really worth it. I just have to rest an enormous amount, ridiculous amount of rest. But I know choice, really. But I don't really want to make these films about the negative in me. I don't want to make negative videos, but I just have to be quite factual about it and be realistic. It's not all, happy clappy, trying to be in denial about my life limited complexities. And but today I want to make a video, and I'm pretty random, so I'm just gonna say whatever comes into my head, which is something I'm really good at, and I try and keep it simple and authentic to me, really. So anyway, telling my story from a very real wealth of inner knowledge and life lived wisdom, I guess. So now I can, interpret my journey. I share it with everyone who wants to follow me. And pretty philosophical these days, really. I want to keep things. As we get older, we just want more and more simplicity. We just can't take on complications, that really get us down, really. And so, I think the last film I made was back in January, when we had snow on the ground, sorry. And but now it's spring, 4th of March 2025. Got a blue sky at last. So anyway, I'm kind of hit and miss with my verbal commentary, and do tend to repeat the same word more than once. I think that comes down to my social awkwardness. But I'm doing what I love most, and I've always loved doing, is walking, and basically indulging in my own company while walking. I'd much rather walk alone than share it with groups of people. I've tried it a long time ago, and I think my pace continues to match everybody else's. I've really never been quite so self-contained as I am now. I've always been a one for my own company and a preference for my solitude. And anyway, even so I've just never felt quite so self-attained as I am now, and it's brilliant. It's really brilliant, and I'm very empathetic towards anyone that feels that they'd much rather walk the planet on their own terms, really. And I've always lived my life on my own terms. Been very fortunate through by default, really. It's absolutely by default that I've had the unprecedented freedom to, march to the beat of my own drum. But I'm very appreciative of it. And so, I'm not someone that's going to ever write an autobiography, I don't think. So I thought I would do it on the cheap and just do it online. Self-publishing is pretty expensive, and I think these days I think people do want to share a lot more. They're much more comfortable, I think, sharing bits and pieces of their lives, but I don't do oversharing. There's too much oversharing. I'm very much a rural, outdoorsy kind of person. That I've always had the outdoor space to explore, and didn't grow up as a town person. Not that there's any problem with that. It's just, I've experienced living in a town. I do now. Lovely, really lovely. But I grew up in a small village. It was quite isolated as I grew up. Couldn't drive, never managed to learn to drive. So I became more and more isolated. And I moved to a small town about 3 miles away. Lived there for 25 years. And then that came more and more cut off. So I moved to Stretton, and I've been here nearly 3 years, and it's been brilliant, and it's getting better and better. So anyway, I'll probably make another film, shortly, probably another one later in the month, and I'm feeling even more energetic than I do today, but it's certainly a start. Anyway, I'll see you later in the month. Thanks a lot for your loyal following. Thanks.